Hi again, this is Bob Weir with another interview of notable people in North Texas. My guests today are Richard Myers and Jimmy Archie of Realty Capital, principals in the Lakeside Development Project. They are here today to talk about Lakeside Village, a new proposal within Lakeside. So let me begin first of all, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
Richard and Jimmy, this Lakeside district project, could you point to it on the map first of all so people understand what they're looking at, what's coming?
Yes, Lakeside Village is the final part of Lakeside, and it's only about 35 acres down here on the tip of the property out of about 155 acres. The point of reference that might help someone know where it is it's just Lakeside Tower, the condominium tower that's under construction right now is part of it, and it's everything to the south of that. Another point of reference, the movie house and eatery and 2499 is up here.
The entrance to Lakeside is right here?
It's right up there.
Right,
yes.
okay, so it'll be on the southern end of it.
That's correct.
35 acres. All right. If you would begin to tell our viewers about the scope of the project. For example, how much taxable value will be created in the area?
So Lakeside Village will contain a mix of uses with restaurants overlooking Lake Grapevine. We hope to have a boutique hotel in there, an office building or two, and then some high-end residences that overlook the lake. Upon full build-out of the project, the total valuation could total $1 billion. So it, just for comparison's sake, what's built out in Lakeside today totals about $400 million in taxable value. So this will double the value.
And that brings a lot more tax to the school district and to the town,
Yes.
right? How much do you think it will bring to the school district and the town as far as taxes?
I mean, Lakeside Village itself, if it has about $1 billion of valuation, it would bring about 1.5% of that, or about 15 million to the school district, and about 5 million to the town.
Really? Wow.
And the
That's
current
great.
Lakeside at 400 million has 400 million valuation has 6 million going to the school district and 2 million going to the town. When the construction is finished on it.
And these residences tend to be for baby boomers, so the burden that the residences in this project will put on the school district is very minimal. So there's a lot of revenue being generated and very little burden being created.
So,
For instance, on Lakeside Tower so far, none of our buyers have school-age children.
right, but still adding a lot to the school tax.
Correct.
Can you please elaborate on the commercial projects, things that our residents would like to patronize?
Yes, so if we go back to 2011, 2012, when the project first began the planning stages, we reached out to the residents of Mound and had them come out and tell us what it was that they wanted to see developed on this property. And the overwhelmingly the most desired use was restaurants and public access points to view Lake Grapevine. So
That's a nice depiction of what it would look like in one of the restaurants, I assume.
Yes.
yeah, so the southernmost point where you have ground level views of the lake, we hope to have 7 restaurants, a little music performance area that overlooks the lake. Our trail system will continue on from Sunset Point where it stops today and arrive down at the restaurant area. So we're really trying to create, it'd be one of the most unique dining destination areas in all of DFW.
One of the things you have talked about from the beginning is activating the lake access for our residents. How does this portion of the project address that? I mean, I can see that it's along the lake, so that pretty much helped me right there. But this will provide lake access all around that area?
The entire western edge of this development is open to public access. So whereas a lot of developers might come in and privatize their access to the lake to keep the value all to themselves, we're big believers in if we create public access to the greatest parts of this project, it actually enhances the value and experience of everything else that we develop in the project.
Okay.
We had one builder that came in and wanted to privatize part of that and not allow people to walk along the, the edge of our property, and we said, no, that's not gonna work. So-
Yeah, oh, that's good. Recently, there's been a lot of discussion about residential in the Lakeside area. Can you tell our viewers if you'll be asking for an increase in residential zoning?
So we, currently, all of Lakeside is approved for about 2,200 residential units, single-family home and attached residential. And we're not, at build-out, what we're suggesting is we're reallocating some unbuilt multifamily, and we wanted to move it over here to Lakeside Village, about 329 unbuilt apartments or multifamily over here that were not built, and we would like to move them over to Lakeside Village and turn them into single-family homes or luxury high-rise residential. And so effectively, it's the same exact amount of residences that we're gonna have that we had planned originally, that we'd done the traffic studies on and all the studies and worked with before. So from that standpoint, there's no increase in what the original plan was.
All right. I notice you also have a dog park.
Yes,
Okay,
we're
so
fond of that.
that's good. All right, so the dog park will be part of it.
It already exists, actually. We just opened it last spring.
Oh, you
But,
did?
yes,
Okay, good. I saw it on there, I didn't know it was there.
Yes.
Let me ask you about the TERS district. There's some discussion about it being established in Lakeside Village area. For those who don't know this, a TERS stands for Tax Increment Reinvestment Zone, and it's a partnership between the county and local municipal government to help offset some infrastructure costs. Now, I want to ask you, is the success or failure of the Lakeside Village project predicated upon a TERS district being formed?
No, not at all. The benefit of a TERS district is it speeds up the development and helps us build the restaurants on the lake sooner than we would if without a TERS district. So basically, you take, just on the new buildings that would be built in Lakeside Village, the county and the town potentially would take some of the tax generated from those to help pay for the streets and parking garages and infrastructure that's needed to get those restaurants on the lake built. And-
Okay, so that's the benefit of having a TERS district.
Yes.
Now, is that something you will be using?
Well, it's up to the town.
It's up to the town.
So
Okay.
if the town approves it, that's great. If not, the project should still succeed, but go a little slower.
All right, my wife would be upset with me if I didn't ask you this question. We've heard some talk about a performing arts
Yes.
center in Lakeside Village. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, so the idea of the Performing Arts Center came up in the work session, and some of the council members expressed an interest in possibly building a Performing Arts Center down here in the village. We would be delighted. We think it's a great location for it with all the entertainment and dining options we
Absolutely, I
have.
do
So,
too, yeah.
one of the benefits to the TERS is that helps, that could be a public project that's incorporated into the TERS. So we hope it happens, but again, that's completely up to the town if they want to do that.
Yeah, I think this area would be very welcoming to a performing arts center, a cultural arts district. I think it would work perfectly over there. But that's just my opinion from my wife. Is there anything else you guys would like to add about this project?
Well, we're excited to hopefully kick it off soon, and this is our chance that all the citizens want these restaurants on the lake to be built, and this is our chance to hopefully get those done
And
finally.
I think this is going before the P&Z,
On the 26th?
26th of this month, March.
Yes.
And then it'll go to council in April.
In April, yes.
Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for being here. I hope the P&Z and the council uses good judgment in handling this. Thank you very much for being here,
Thank you,
guys.
Bob.
Bob,
Appreciate
thanks for your
it. Thank you.
interest in our project. We appreciate it.
I love your project.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.